His Highness would like a word, Mrs. Whitmore, if you are not too tired from the evening.
A word? At this hour?
He is still awake. He said it would not take long.
What is it regarding, Captain?
He did not say. He simply asked me to find you.
Of course. Lead the way. Your Highness, Captain Rail said you wanted to see me. I hope everything is all right.
Please sit down, Miss Whitmore.
Of course. Is something the matter?
I would like you to read something.
A frightened servant girl and a cook, Your Highness, with the greatest respect. This is the testimony of a woman who has worked in this house. So long she has forgotten the boundary between loyalty and fabrication. And a girl who dropped wine on a prince is now desperately constructing a story in which it was not her fault.
Is it?
Nella has been unreliable for months. I was going to speak to my mother about her before the week was out. She drops things regularly. She is late with the linens. Ask the head footman, he will tell you.
Amaranth. I am going to tell you what I know, not what I suspect, not what a servant girl told me, what I know. And I would like you to listen, without interrupting, because I am going to say all of it, and there is quite a lot of it. 3 weeks ago, on the night of the 13th, you left this house after midnight in a traveling cloak and met 3 men, Bram, Colt, and Severin, in the alley behind the grain store in the lower market.
Your Highness.
I asked you to listen. You paid them a sum of money to wait on the East Orchard path and intercept your sister when she came out to retrieve a brooch you told her you had lost near the old well. There was no brooch. You invented the brooch to get her onto that path alone after dark. The instruction you gave those men was to frighten her badly enough that she would be unable or unwilling to appear before me.
That is not. Whoever told you that is lying.
The man who told me was on that path. He was there before the 3 men arrived. He heard the conversation in the alley from 6 feet away. He can name every man present, describe every word said, and account for every coin that changed hands.
Who? Who is this man? Who has been watching my family?
A man I trust absolutely, more than I trust most people in this kingdom.
You sent a spy into a private household before you had even visited. I think that says a great deal more about your methods than about my character, Your Highness.
I sent a man to watch, because in 43 households I have found that what families show me and what families are not always the same thing. I was right to be cautious, as it turns out.
So you came to this house with your mind already made up.
I came to this house with my eyes open. My mind was entirely available. You closed it yourself. 10 days before my arrival, you replaced your sister's face oil with a preparation containing ground nettle leaf. You cut the seams of her best dress. You engineered the household dog being placed beside her at the luncheon when my scouts visited. I have Captain Ryle's account of the steward catching your mother's eye before the animal was brought in.
Your Highness, everything I did because I was afraid. I was afraid of losing something I have worked for my entire life, and I was afraid of my own sister. Without any good reason, and I know how it sounds, but I am asking you to understand that I was not myself.
You sent men to a dark path to wait for a 20-year-old girl.
I told them not to hurt her. I said frighten her. That is all.
Level 2, Amaranth. Tonight, during the visit, you sent a message through a runner boy to a man named Severin. The message contained 2 words. Level 2. Do you know what level 2 means in the lower market? It means the person who commissioned the job has removed the limit on the harm permitted. It means whatever you started 3 weeks ago. Tonight you instructed someone to finish it by any means necessary.
I was frightened. I wasn't thinking clearly. I wouldn't have...
She is your sister. She carried you herbs when you had headaches. She told my scout at the luncheon that you were the most impressive woman she had ever known. She sat at that dinner table tonight. After everything you have done, and told you your playing was beautiful, and meant it.
And you sent men with no limit on their instructions to wait for her on a dark path.
I know what I did. I know.
Why?
Because she is everything I have tried to be, and she does it without trying. Because I have spent 26 years building something, and she simply exists, and it is already better than everything I built.
Did she ever tell you that?
No.
Did she ever make you feel it? By anything she did or said?
No. She has never been anything but kind to me. That is almost the worst part of it.
Then where did it come from?
My mother told me from the time I was small that there was only ever going to be enough love for one of us. That there was only room for one woman to succeed in this family. That Jasmine's existence was a reduction of my chances, not a separate life entirely.
And you believed her.
I was 5 years old. I didn't know you could not believe her.
You are 26 years old now, Amaranth. And you still believe her.
Your Highness, I must apologize for the interruption. I heard raised voices and I was concerned.
There were no raised voices, my lady. But you are welcome to stay if you have something to contribute.
Thank you. Your Highness, I can see that someone has brought you some very troubling information tonight. I want to be very honest with you, which I believe is what you deserve from a family that has received you with genuine respect and genuine hope. Whatever you have heard, it has been presented without context.
Tell me the context.
This family has been under considerable strain for a long time. The estate is in debt. The pressures of that have affected everyone in this house in ways that none of us are entirely proud of. Amaranth made mistakes.
That is one word for it.
She made mistakes born of desperation, Your Highness, not malice. She is a young woman who has been told her entire life that her future depends on one thing. And she panicked when she believed that thing was slipping away from her.
She commissioned men from the lower market to intercept her sister on a dark path, my lady. With escalating instructions on both occasions, I am not certain panic covers the full distance of that.
You have heard one account, the account of people who have reason to protect the younger daughter and reason to damage the elder. I would ask, humbly, respectfully, that you hear the full picture before you make a judgment.
I have been hearing the full picture for some time, my lady. I have been building it carefully. The account I have is not from one source.
Then I would like to know who has been speaking to you in the private home of these family.
My lady, I understand that your instinct in this room is to manage the narrative. You are very good at it. I have watched you do it for 2 days, and I want to tell you with complete respect that there is no version of this conversation in which that works on me.
I am not attempting to manage anything. I am a mother defending her child.
Which child? Jasmine is also your child, my lady. She is also in this house. She has also been in this family her entire life. And from everything I have seen and read tonight, she has been in it largely alone.
Jasmine has never needed anyone. She has always been entirely self-sufficient.
She stopped asking, my lady. That is not the same thing as not needing. Jasmine, what is happening in there?
I don't know all of it, Papa. Ryle told me to wait here.
I heard your mother's voice. I couldn't make out the words, but her voice. Is Amaranth in there?
Yes.
What has she done, Jasmine?
She put something in my face oil. She cut the seams of my blue dress. She sent men to the orchard path 3 weeks ago and told them to intercept me. Tonight at dinner, she paid a servant girl to spill the wine and spread a rumor that I had done it as a joke.
The orchard? The men on the path?
Yes, Papa.
Were you? Did they?
Someone stopped them. I was not hurt, but not because of anything Amma arranged for my safety.
I am so sorry, Jasmine. I am so sorry that I did not. I should have looked more carefully. I should have asked more questions. I knew something was wrong, and I found reasons not to look at it.
I know, Papa.
That is not enough. I know that is not enough.
No, it isn't, but it is a start.
I am going in there.
Papa.
I am her father too. Whatever is happening in that room, I should be in it, and I should be standing beside you when I am.
Gerald, go back to bed.
No.
This does not concern.
It concerns my daughters, Alara, both of them. It concerns me entirely. Your Highness, my name is Gerald Whitmore. I am the lord of this house, though I confess I have not always acted like it. I want to tell you that whatever Jasmine has told you tonight, or whatever your people have found, it is true. I don't know every detail of it, but I know enough, and I should have acted on what I knew long before tonight.
Why didn't you?
Because I was afraid of my wife, and I called it respect. Because it is easier to be blind in a house that tells you everything is fine than to be the man who looks properly and has to deal with what he sees.
Gerald, you do not know what you are saying. You are exhausted. And you are making statements in front of a prince that you will regret.
Alara, I have been making statements I regret for 30 years by not making them. I would like to try the other kind tonight. I want Jasmine brought into this room. I want her to hear whatever is said next. She has been standing outside that door long enough.
I was just about to do the same thing.
I owe you an apology. And a great deal more than that.